welcome to another episode of Shooting the Shit with the Rhino. And today's Shooting the Shit topic is something that I have touched upon on Facebook and on Beardweeds United and on different YouTube videos and on Instagram and on Twitter and on all forms of social media. Basically, this is something I've touched on. Just to be completely and utterly honest with you guys, this is the 5th time I'm recording this video because I didn't like the way it turned out, and I hate jump cuts. So I'm not like those other vloggers or internet news guys and all that will just give you jump cut after jump cut after jump cut to try and get to what they want to really say. You just get to listen to me blabber, right? And as you know, Shooting the Shit is part of the Albino Rhino vlog segments. It's not as good as the actual vlogs, I don't think, but it's still there. Anyway, this topic is about social media. People in the beer industry via social media. Be it that you're a blogger, a vlogger, a reviewer, a beer tuber. However you are involved in the beer industry, somebody that's in the beer industry that is not employed by a publishing company or a news company, a journalistic company, or employed by a brewery who uses social media to get their ideas out. Like myself, I run the beer review, I have the Facebook page, I have the Twitter that I don't really use because I don't understand Twatter very much, I have the Instagram that I don't use all that much either because I just don't understand it. But people that use those and feel that they should be getting things for free. They feel they should get it for free. Let me preface this with, I'm not against people that are in the social media aspect of the industry getting things for free. I'm not against say, just to throw some names out of people I actually like, I'm not against like the Drunk Pokeroo getting some beers for free, or Maxwell Stars Beer Reviews getting free entry to a beer festival, or Drinking in Canada getting invited inside getting invited into an event for free, or you know, just somebody getting beers to review for free, that sort of thing. I'm not against that. What I'm against is these people that think that they should get it, and they ask people. They go out and they go, hey brewery, do you want to give me your beer to review? Hey, you want to give me samples? I'll review them. And I know there's people that I like that actually do this too, and some of you that's how you make a bigger name for yourself, and some of you use that as your way of going out and networking more and whatever. But I just feel it gives a bad name to the people that do this. I mean, it makes it look like none of us really care about the craft, or about the adventure, about the industry itself, about the community, then that we're just in it for free shit, and that bothers me. Now, again, I'm not against you getting free shit. I've gotten my fair share of free beer. I've gotten my fair share of free entry into festivals. Every brewery I go to that knows me, and most of them do, usually will send me home with something, either something to review, or hey, I know you love this, take some extra of these, or hey, here's some low fills, take these. But I'm not going in asking for that. I'm going in and I'm buying a 2-4 of something, like 6 4-packs, or a 12-pack of this and 12 singles, and you know, I buy all that and they go, hey, take this with you too. Well, thank you very much. I very much appreciate that. You know I will pay for this. No, you take it. Well, thank you, but I'm here to support you. No, please, you take it. And this is actually things I've said. I've gone into one brewery, and I recorded. I did my video stuff there, and I went to buy beer, and he goes, no, you take that beer. And I go, no, you charge me for this beer, because I am here to support you. That's what I'm here to do. I'm here to support you. And he goes, oh, well, that's really nice. Nobody else that's come here to do anything with me has said that. And I go, well, don't give away free shit for everything then. He goes, well, I have some low fills. Do you mind taking some of those? You know what, I would love some low fills. Thank you very much. You can't sell low fills. Low fills are usually given out to the staff and all that. You want to give me some low fills? Great, give me some low fills. I go into a brewery, I'm buying some stuff, and they go, hey Chad, I have this new beer. Do you want one to review? Oh, well, I'll buy one. Well, you can buy one, but I'm still going to give you one to review. Oh, well, thank you very much. I very much appreciate that. I'll review this as soon as possible. See, so I'm not going in going, hey, do you have anything for me to have? do you want to give me anything? I'll review it. I think it's a very big difference when you go in and you're showing them that you're willing to spend money with them, more so than going in and saying, hey, I run a beer blog. I'll review your beer if you give it to me. And, I mean, word for word, some people have said stuff like that to these brewers. There was one guy that used to be on the beer review that would go into breweries and say, hey, I'm part of the Albino Rhino beer review. I think you should, send me home with stuff. Yeah, he did that. There was two people that did that. One guy did it. It was given beer to give me by the brewery. The brewery said, you know what? Yeah, here, give this to Chad. And that guy drank that beer. What the fuck? Events. People are always trying to get into beer events for free. Now, again, I have gotten my fair share of free entry to events. I've never asked for free entry to an event. Cameron's, whenever Cameron's does an event, they usually give me a buy one, get one free thing. That's something they do. They want me to go, and they know that I need somebody to go with me because I'm legally blind and can't drive myself. So they're usually like, hey, Chad, you pay for one, we'll let the other one in for free. And I'm always like, I'll pay for both. And they're like, no, we just want you here. You pay for yours, and we'll give you your ride. It's free. Thank you very much. I very much appreciate that. The Toronto Festival of Beer. Only festival here in Ontario, well, not the only anymore, because there's a lot more expensive ones as well, but the only festival for many years that I would not actually pay to get into. I've been to it 3 times. Each time I've been given free passes in for me and a specific amount of people. I've gone up to 4 people's free passes before. And that was from the OCB wanting me to go and cover it. Well, I don't even... They worked for the OCB. They were the OCB marketing team, Christine and her sister. And you know what? It was a great time. I would not have gone otherwise, in all honesty. And that's not... I didn't ask them. They contacted me. They're like, hey, Chad, would you like to come and cover this festival for us? Well, sure. Well, not for us, but come and cover this festival for us, in that they know that I'm a big craft beer guy and that I have a following of craft beer people. And I'm like, you know what? Thank you very much. I would very much appreciate that. I'll be there. That's one festival I would never pay for. The Forest City Beer Festival in London. I did get free passes the first year to that, and I was asked to be there by one of the vendors. They gave me their free passes. They're like, we'd love you to be here. The next year I bought tickets to go, and the year after that it turned into a free festival. So I've gone that year too. Then we have the Niagara Craft Beer Festival that me and Joe went to in St. Catharines, and it was another thing where Ashley, the festival organizer, contacted me. It was like, would you be willing to come to the festival and give your ideas and thoughts and all that afterwards in a video? And I'm like, sure. And I did slag her on a few things that went wrong at the festival, but overall the festival was a good time, and that's all that mattered, right? It was a good time. There was just some nitpicking I had, and that was before I had my own festival. Now people could nitpick on my shit. But before people say, oh, you're just imagining it, this doesn't happen. It does. It does. Actually, you know what? Here, I'm going to read you this too. Like I said, I don't ask for entry into festivals. I do get it every once in a while, though. This is from one of the students at Niagara College. Project Brew is April 7th, so next Friday. Hello, Chad. On behalf of the class of April 2017, I'd like to invite you to this year's Project Brew. The event will take place April 7th, and you can find more information on this website. And he gives me the Project Brew website. I'll be sending you tickets to this email soon. Hope you can come. Cheers. And you know what? I took the day off and I was going to go. I would have went regardless of getting free tickets or not. I've gone to Project Brew a couple times now. It's always a fun time to try these students' beers. And the students actually wanted me there, so they reached out. That is awesome to me, and I just unplugged my computer, which is fine, I guess. I don't need it anymore, I guess. Next, so there we go. I've gotten tickets. I can't say that I haven't. What I can say though is that as a guy that runs a beer festival, not just a beer review, and as a guy that most of these people probably have no idea is in the industry at all other than running a festival, I see a lot of these beer bloggers and beer writers and beer vloggers and beer tubers and everything asking for free shit all the time. And it just disgusts me that people do it. And again, it's just like you going out and paying $50 for a single beer. You can do it. You can do it. I can't stop you. I can just voice my opinion on it and ask you your opinions on it. Here's one. It came to our attention that you run a beer festival in Ridgeway. Do you give out media passes because we would love to come and cover the event? I do run a beer festival in Ridgeway. I run a beer festival. It costs you $20 to get in, or $25 at the door if you wait till you get to the door. The beer festival's profits, or well, we should say proceeds, which is the same thing as profits, it just sounds better. The proceeds of the festival goes to the Ronald McDonald House. So I run a charitable beer festival. I'm not trying to line my pockets, I'm trying to help a charity out. And it's a cheap festival. You are a YouTube page with 15 subscribers and 4 videos. And you're asking me for a media pass so you can get in for free. Another one that I actually just got a few days ago. Hi, I am... and I run the craft beer craft beer podcast. And I'm curious if you guys do media passes. I would love to come down and cover the event and do a podcast from the event. Please let me know. This person has 29 followers on their page. They have not posted a podcast yet. I am friends on Facebook with 125 different people in the Ontario beer industry, be it writers, bloggers, brewers, brewery reps. None of them are in common with me, so he knows nobody in the industry. He hasn't posted anything yet. And he's asking me for media passes. He also tells me about how the exposure will be good for me. The exposure of your 29 people. Now, not to toot my own horn, because I still think of myself as a nobody in a basement. But I have more followers on Twitter, which I post once a month on, than you do in total on your podcast. I have more friends on Untapped, which I don't add people, they find me, than you have on your podcast. I have almost 150 times the subscribers on YouTube as you have following your podcast. Again, I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but this is like telling a band to come and play for free for exposure. Let me into your charity festival for free. Let me drink for free on your dime, so I can give you exposure. No, it's so you can get more exposure. You can actually use that to network. Or you could pay the $20, come and do a podcast anyway, record your podcast, and network yourself. Meet me. Find out who I am. Find out if we can work together. Like, instead of just going, hey, it's a beer festival, I could go to that beer festival, I'd like to go to that beer festival, let's see if I can get into that beer festival for free. And I'm not trying to pick on this one guy himself, because I have about 12 of these emails and Facebook messages right now from different people trying to get in for free. I've given three media passes away over my time. One to Jordan St. John, who most of you know used to write for the Sun as their beer writer, and has written 5 books now in Ontario on beer. I've given one to the Niagara Standard reporter that reports on me, and I've given one to the Fort Erie Times reporter that's reported on me, and her photographer. So technically 4. But these are real people that are actually helping me. It's what do you guys think of this? Do you think I'm just insane? That I'm getting bothered by something I shouldn't get bothered by? I think that one of the reasons, and I mean this legitimately, I think one of the reasons why beer tubers, beer reviewers and all that are looked down upon and not really taken as seriously as they could be, even if they have all the schooling, even if they have all the connections, they're not taken as seriously as they could be, is because of people like this that are going out and just trying to get free shit. That's what it is. It's trying to get free shit. And it's trying to get free shit with the thought that, hey, I can help you. Even my channel. I'm a big channel. Most of my beer reviews don't get many views. I have almost 4,000 subscribers. I don't get many views. I get anywhere from 20 to 150 normally. That's not a lot. That's not a lot. And I know that. I know I'm a drop in the fucking bucket. I'm no Chris Stelz or even I'm no Ron Terrio. He gets huge amounts of hits on his videos. Sure, he looks at mostly macro stuff, but he's loved in that genre. And I think that people like the few YouTube sites here that are trying to get me to give them free entry to the festival, or all the different guys I know that I've been told about that have asked for free stuff from breweries, I think all this stuff hurts us. It hurts us a lot. It makes us look like greedy little thugs and nothing else. And that's what I truthfully think. It makes us look like greedy little monsters that don't deserve anything. And, I mean, well, that sounded wrong, because I'm not saying I deserve anything at all. I'm saying that it sounds like we're just people that are just out to get free stuff. And I know I'm now painting all of us with the same brush, but it's weird to me. It's just weird. And like I said, I know there are a lot of guys that breweries come to them. Breweries don't very often come to me. And I'm not bothered by that. I don't care. I'm doing this for fun. I'm doing this because I love doing it. I'm doing it so that I have an outlet to talk to. As most of you know, when I do my heart-to-hearts, I do have some problems, which is why I do this, because it gives me an outlet to talk on. And I think the fact that I don't push myself, the fact that I don't sell myself might be one of the reasons why people don't come to me. And I really don't care about that. But I am bothered by the people that go out, and I shouldn't even say I'm bothered. I'm saddened by the people that go out and do that pushing, because I truthfully feel like they are hurting the legitimacy of everybody else that does beer reviews. And that's just the way I feel. Again, I'd love to know what you think. I'm noticing right now that my beard is not level. I'm going to have to fix that later. That's why I've been playing with it so much. I'm trying to, because I can't really see, right? You know that, I'm blind. So I'm sitting here and I'm going, oh, how off is it? How off is it? Oh shit, this is right where it's supposed to be. And this is way up here. But there's nothing underneath, so I might actually have to shave both these sides off and start it over again. Just might have to do that. Fuck! I loved it too. Fuck! Anyway, guys, let me know. I've blabbered now for too long. No one's going to watch this whole thing. Bye.